everyone, welcome back. So today I am doing a spoiler-free review of The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. Unfortunately, I found this book incredibly disappointing and ended up giving it a 2 out of 5 stars. The Name of the Star follows our main character, Rory, as she goes to a boarding school in London. A bunch of murders start happening that mimic those of Jack the Ripper, and her school happens to be in the middle of where all the murders happened. So it is essentially a modern retelling of Jack the Ripper, and that is what captured me the most about this book. It's what made me read this book over all the others sitting on my to-read pile that I am super excited for. I couldn't wait to dive into this modern retelling of Jack the Ripper because I've never read anything like it, so I was super excited. Unfortunately, it also let me down. What let me down the most about this book was the plot. So without giving anything away, all I'll say is that the plot took a direction that I didn't like, that I didn't want it to do, and it did it, and it sort of laughed in my face as it was taking that direction. It ruined the entire story, it ruined everything for me, so the last few chapters of the book I skimmed through just to finish it. There are some pretty great things about this book, which is why it's at a 2-star instead of a 1. One, the main character. Rory is fun. She's a well-rounded and well-developed character. Her inner monologue is hilarious. She's funny. She's got funny and crazy anecdotes. Her comments, her inner comments are funny and quick, and she's witty, and she's just a great character to read from. She's one of those rare characters in young adult that have a full personality, and it's not over the top, or it's not just under the surface. It's just there in all its glory. The second thing that I really liked about this book was Maureen Johnson's writing overall. She has very direct and sort of real writing. She knows how she's writing, and that's what it is. That's really fun, and that's really great when you find books where the writer knows how they're writing, and that's the way they write. No questions asked, no criticism, it affects it and tries to fix their writing. It is what it is, and that is amazing, and that is definitely a strength. However, the plot and the introduction of new characters who are going to be part of the later books, I'm assuming, was lackluster. It was missing something, some spark, some element. One of the characters is so over the top and annoying that I actually had to put the book down to take a break from. It's one of those people who their personality is so out there that you need to take breaks from them, because if you don't, you will punch them in the face. That is this character. The other two are just, they're blank canvases. They are a blob of clay waiting to be molded, and they're just there. And that is okay to a certain extent, but there's nothing to them. Their backstories are interesting, however, they don't shape the character because they have no personality, and they just are just so bland. It was painful to read these bland characters. Maureen Johnson also does a fantastic job of teasing out the mystery in the first 3/4 of the book. It kept me guessing. It kept me thinking about this book when I wasn't reading it. I was so intrigued by this premise and this mystery that I just was trying to figure it out. However, once the story takes the direction and the reveal is revealed, all the other hints and stuff at the other things surrounding the mystery are just so painfully obvious that it actually hurt to read. Usually I'm one of those people who misses all the clues, and everyone who says, oh, well, I've seen that twist coming from a mile away, I'm usually completely in the dark still and love every second of it. So when they are painfully obvious to me, it's really disappointing considering how well the first 3/4 of the book is written. So overall, the Name of the Star was a huge disappointment for me just because of the plot and these new characters, and I just had really high expectations for this book, and I was let down. So let me know down below if you read this book and what you thought. Thanks for watching. Bye.